has been pressed, my friend.
Hello, welcome.
Hello. Excuse
Greetings
me.
to everyone.
My throat is not okay.
My throat is. I'll do all the screaming for the both of us, don't worry. But yeah, welcome everyone to another episode of Barely English. We're here with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, and we're doing the conclusion to Case 3. So things have been really steaming up here. We found out some information that completely invalidated all the earlier parts of the trial, and now we know the mafia is involved somehow.
Oh, I forgot about the mafia, dude.
Yeah. The owner of the studio is a mafioso, and there's some blackmailing going on from 5 years ago when there was an accidental killing.
Yeah.
And also, there's something about the picture you're given that, for some reason, no one in game realizes, even though everyone should have picked up on it immediately and went, "Hey, that's," and you know,
No, the guy is not limping. Yeah. Everybody.
no, he's clearly dragging his leg. Confirmed by every fucking character.
I mean, are you gonna trust all the people who cannot get their shit straight, even in front of the law? Come on.
I'm not gonna trust them to say it correctly when it comes to time to record. But everyone's claiming this guy's limping. Probably even the guy himself would probably confirm
I
it.
feel at this point when the places are you?
Places are you?
Doing the socials.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
I don't think this should be too long, but sorry, go ahead.
No, continue. It's okay.
I don't think this is going to be too long of an episode, which is good because we kind of started late here after watching the Arc System Works finals, and that was some top tier shit.
That was super good. Yeah, that's super
Yeah,
good.
there's some really good competition coming out of the Guilty Gear scene these days. We have a season 4 confirmed, and we've also basically confirmed that Slayer is finally coming to the game. So the game has finally been released, as far as I'm concerned. We're getting Guilty Gear Strive, boys. The real Guilty Gear Strive, where Slayer comes around and one hits you with his fucking pile bunker.
Dude, would you believe me that I've been basically daily? I'm changing topics, but what is this? Oh, holy shit!
What's up?
I've been googling daily for it's the copium, I know, but for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth PC, is there an announcement? Is there an announcement? But now Google actually recognizes the query and puts a chocobo button on the bottom. And
cool.
And you press it, and chocobos come running from through the screen. That's so cool.
That's nice.
Do they still have do a barrel roll?
But I mean, the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is not coming for a while because they're just confirming now. Final Fantasy 16 is almost done its PC port.
Yeah, but you have to take into consideration the other part, right? 16, they were using their own engine, but 7 Rebirth is Unreal. So it's literally just checkboxes to export it. It's not gonna be optimized. Don't get me wrong, right? It's not healthy to just release it.
We'll wait for the fans to optimize it. Don't worry.
I mean, we always do. So, all right.
That's the tradition set in stone by Morrowind and all them. Who's that developer again? Bethesda.
But man, that was one of the cringiest things ever. A fucking Starfield comes out, the game fucking sucks basically, and it runs like trash. And the guy who nobody likes, hey, aren't you that guy that everybody hates? No, I am the leader from Bethesda. That guy just saying,
Yeah.
The guy just saying, well, you might need to update your PC. Oh, you piece of shit.
Oh my
come
God.
on.
It's funny because back in the day, people put up with the buggy releases because
They were good games.
They're good games. They're very impressive for at the time and everything like that. And the modders would come and fix everything for them. And I think they just got too used to that,
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, hitting the button, seeing our beautiful faces. Hello,
Swap on
everybody. Hi.
Hello, greetings. And let's get on with some more Ace Attorney.
All right, that's
I don't know
it.
about you, but I'm ready to ace this case.
You're right.
Naruto.
Oh, I hope Slayer doesn't come out because of that. Okay,
Oh my god, okay.
let me open my milkshake.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
Oh man, this is so good. It's chocolatey. Hey, anyways,
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
the defense is ready, Your Honor.
Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive
Wait,
evidence.
what do I have right now?
Wait, hold on.
That's a problem.
I got 3 pieces of string.
Like, wait, what? Why do I got new? Like, I forgot. I even oh yeah, it's Mafia. The photo.
The photo of the person dying.
Yeah.
This fingerprint has been confirmed on the sleeping pills bottle, and the steak plate is confirmed to have traces of
like the
sleeping pills
pills
and a large bone, which I don't know if you can remember back to when you first started this case, but the first day of the investigation, I made jokes about some stuff that was going to be very relevant.
Of course, I don't remember. All right.
Of course not. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call upon people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well.
I'm just laughing. It is imperative that you keep calm.
Imperative.
I didn't see the red scarf she was wearing.
Oh.
Objection! I'm guilty.
Looks like it's so long. Yeah, you think so?
You think so?
So good. Rosie needs the fucking man.
Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Oh yeah, he's a.
Oh man, good puns. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. Prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day.
Ma'am, you cannot smoke in here.
Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes? I just like needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here.
What the fuck?
Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down. Oh no! Come on!
Yes. Come on, man.
So to speak.
Keep your fucking pants up, bud. Jesus. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later, when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2.
Yeah.
I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk. What with that monkey's head toppling over?
Find that into the court record.
Van! I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it.
Okay.
Day of the murder. Let's go, bud.
I entered the trailer. Hold it! Hold it! By yourself?
Yes.
And you didn't stop at the play area?
No.
Are you always this terse?
Yes.
Oh dear. Sharp, and there are 4. Hold it! Did no one leave during the meeting?
No one.
Wait, didn't we confirm already that somebody left?
We confirmed that they stopped for lunch. At some point.
Come on! Let's not read more about that!
The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. Same thing
Oh.
said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears.
Man, this guy must be getting paid like really good because like Jesus.
He actually is getting paid very well. You like see his office eventually. And he's fucking rich, bud.
There was a so when to study. Hold it! And when exactly was that?
I've forgotten.
Maybe you could try remembering.
No. The meeting ended at 4, and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times.
You wouldn't think. Come on. How do you say the obvious, Edgeworth? Hold it! Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean?
It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van.
Oh, all right. After 30. Hold it! And what are you doing during that time?
Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break.
Hold it! Do you have someone who can verify this?
Val,
No, I mean someone else.
one person is enough.
If she committed murder
Moiter.
hey, come on. During that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat T1 steak. Maybe she like walk with it. Like
I mean, the T-bone steak just grabbed by the bone and fucking
yeah.
animal mode it.
You had some evidence that proved that she didn't eat that steak.
I think you do.
I'm just checking. Oh,
That's from the employee area.
Yeah, this is the employee area. Shows an accident involving. Just show the picture immediately. The digital Cody contains photos of every logged guide map. No.
I mean, I guess there is in a roundabout sense.
She didn't eat the steak.
Yeah, because we could rethink the timeline a bit. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I to be honest, I already forgot. That's the problem of playing it every week. I always forget what we
Yeah.
had. I should make
so like,
notes.
we can go back. Well, we can just look through the evidence in chronological order because
Yeah.
it starts that way.
So
And like, let's look at the timeline.
yeah,
Died
so
at 2:30.
letter to 30. Somebody walked with the costume at 2.
Which we've heard now that's supposed to be Mr. Hammer
Yeah.
walking to Studio 2.
Yeah.
This
The
guy
Gold Studios, the murder weapon.
Yep. So between 2:15 and 4, that blocked the path.
Yeah.
So that still vibes with Hammer being able to like leave, be able to get there.
This was Cody way before, and I think that's all the times.
But now in the
Fingerprint.
testimony, there's times mentioned as well.
Yeah. I forgot the time. So, 1 second. So a two was a guy walking. Apparently, the person died at 2:30. This thing fell over from 2:15 to 4.
Yes.
When was the? Well, Nick.
Well,
Find
Nick,
anything?
find anything?
I kind of wish you'd say a little bit more.
God damn it, Nick! You're stealing my lines. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. Yeah, she got there
Okay.
before noon.
Before noon.
That's
Okay.
great, everything's open.
Yeah. The meeting started and it ended at 4.
Yes.
Okay. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. Okay. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I. 2:30. So if it starts at noon, like there's nothing that contradicts that. The meeting starts at 12 flat. At 2:30, they took a 15-minute break in the meeting. So I even six on the table in front of the trailer.
Okay, so at this time, the road's blocked.
Yeah, like the supposed break was like the pad was blocked, right?
Yeah, so how did they get their stakes?
That's a good question, actually. But I didn't press the last one actually. They also no, apparently I did.
Yeah, it's this one.
Yeah, okay. But how do I ask? What do I present to say? How do you get the stakes?
I think it's the head.
Okay, well let's check it out. Nope.
Oh, I think you need the line that said 2:30. I don't know, maybe not. I could be forgetting this part.
Oh, wrong button.
So I know, like during her testimony, she said like they took the truck because the void all the crap from the head falling over. But like, how did she know about that? It's another weird
I
thing.
entered a trailer, but she doesn't mention this like that in here.
It was when you pressed her, she mentioned it, which was weird.
Yeah.
Wait, which one did you present to before?
The last one. So perhaps I could do this one.
Maybe.
I don't know. Let's fuck it.
Got plenty of life.
Well, nope. Holy shit. Yep, this is not going our way.
Yeah, it's like you have to prove she didn't the stakes. Like I know what you eventually use, but not for this part. Or like what eventually makes it obvious.
And what exactly was that? Oh yeah, it's the between. This makes me some noise though. Hats all. Hold on. That sounds like yeah, like oh, all right. What this one said? And what you were doing during that time? Don't hit your desk, here text me. Yes, oops. It was 15-minute break. Nothing else.
Oh, that's okay. It's a stupid one. I looked it up if you want to know.
Just give me like a minute or two. Like, just trying
Yeah.
to figure it out. I don't think I will
It
figure it out.
bothered me that it bothered me that I couldn't remember, so I just pulled up the guide. I'm like, oh yeah, this is not an intuitive one.
To me, this entire game hasn't been like fully intuitive, man. I mean, like, what the fuck? I entered the trailer. Like, basically, I have the questions, but like, I don't know how to interpret that into the clues. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like usually there is some shred of logic, but this one I'm just like, come on.
Medium again.
Come on.
Ended at 4. There was. Yeah, I don't have no fucking clue. What the fuck?
Right, it's a steak plate is the evidence.
Okay, I was correct. In what line though?
It's like when she claims to eat T-bone steaks.
This one, right?
Yeah.
I thought
It's one
so.
of those,
But
does make sense because those are pictures of other T-bone steaks in a different area, so it's like, what?
yeah. Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak, but I said you did not.
This would make more sense if you had a picture of their plates afterwards instead of the.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Yeah, I agree.
What's this now, Mr. Wright?
Look at this.
It's a plate.
This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. What the fuck?
Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak?
Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at the table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone!
You ate the bone too! You're just a full-fledged fucking carnivore. Yeah, I'm the shit out of it.
Oh man, I'm so tempted to. Oh, that's a good one. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. What the fuck? I didn't even thought about that.
Yeah. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break?
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor?
Picking on Sal. Like, you suck, uh-huh.
She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Oh yeah, she was meeting. Yeah.
That makes sense, yeah. Order! Are you saying...
Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai, and then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Yeah, well, she has big hands, yeah.
Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it?
Oh, fuck. Yes.
Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be boring as all the rest. Very well. Let's have a battle of wits, you and I.
Oh, any day, Vasquez.
Good luck, Nick.
Oh, damn, the music. Holy.
Here we go. Let's see.
Just imagine her saying, yes, I did it. And she's like, that's it. You're good.
What was the murder weapon again? Oh, yes. The samurai spear.
Yeah?
I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature.
You don't look very petite, woman.
How can I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon?
You couldn't, could you? Because like I'm not thinking she used a spear. I'm thinking she used like the bent thingy. You know what I mean?
The bent, the thing that already killed someone one
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah. You straight up, I don't know.
I don't know. How could you have?
Is this a correct one? You could, but you know what I like about this one though, because it actually sounds very assertive. You couldn't, could you? like,
Yeah, like you're actually going somewhere with it,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
just
exactly.
admitting defeat.
yeah. You would have a great deal of difficulty. That's not what I wanted you to say. Pretty much anyone would.
Huh. You see?
Yeah. However, that has no bearing on this case.
What? Meaning?
The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. That's exactly the point that I wanted to point out.
Yep, he got there. He got there for
There
you.
you go, there you go.
What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body.
I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. Ah, what?
I mean,
Like, should I show the spear?
I think as silly as it is, you just show the spear and be like, look, it was fucking duct tape.
Yeah,
morons."
that's my yeah. Take that! I present my proof. The so-called murder weapon.
But that is the murder weapon.
Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Fucking duct tape! Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who's wearing a thick costume with this through the chest?
It just makes
Oh,
sense.
yeah.
Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're...
I knew. Oh.
Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane?
Are you even aware of what you're saying?
If the samurai spear was not... I think that was my line.
Oh, wait, was it?
I think it's just me talking while looking at you. If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was? How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer?
Oh, fuck. Can I?
I mean, it seems like you already know. Like, it seems like you have a conclusion.
Would I make a claim like... Would I make a claim like that you could if I couldn't tell what weapon was?
I'm afraid your confidence could be sometimes unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well. Let's see this murder weapon then. I think so, yeah.
Take that! Look at this photo.
What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order! Order! If I cannot have order in this trial, it will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about?
This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was close kept secret at the studios.
What does this have to do with the current case?
Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man's photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest?
What? Are you saying?
Yeah. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again.
Huh. Mr. Wright, continue.
It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. just like Mr. Hammond had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say.
Mm. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die.
Oh my god, this soap opera is getting good.
5 years ago.
Precisely. Ironic, isn't it?
Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff.
You deny that what I say is true?
Mr. Wright, let's say, for the sake of argument, that Hammer died in the trailer as you say. Yet, the body was found at Studio One, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio One? And returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death? Then carried to Studio One and placed inside his costume? There wasn't even enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body?
I bet you. I bet
She could move it.
I bet you could move it.
She's pretty tough, you know,
Yeah.
jacked.
She had another way, the van. That's what I'm thinking.
That's good sense there, buddy.
But how do I imply the van? Like she had another way. She couldn't deal with it. She had another way, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the way that implies that.
What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands?
For instance?
Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body.
Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. Bam!
Say that! Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio One, and you used the studio van to do it. Oh yeah, the van, yeah.
Of course.
I recall your testimony. there was a real rehearsal after. You used the van to carry the body to Studio One. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume.
Hold on, right? Don't forget, it was Salmonella that drove the van.
So what?
Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator?
Of course he was.
Which is it?
I don't know.
He has no spine, but does he have that little of a spine?
You need. Of course he was. Of course, Salmonella has to be a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue?
No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose, you win.
What the
It
fuck?
was fun.
I win? It sure is like, what am I looking at? So what happens next?
Huh?
Don't me? Do you have anything to say?
What would you like me to say?
Huh? I lost? Something like that.
I just said that.
Yeah, she did. Wait, so you mean, D. Vasquez? So it was you. You killed Jack Hammer. He's not even saying anything. He's like, what am I looking at?
What's going on here? It's a bold strategy here.
Oh.
Who can say?
Huh?
Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer.
Right.
But that is only a possibility. Proof isn't everything altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright.
What? What?
Oh yeah, proof. Yeah, we need proof. Order. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says.
I'm guilty.
Guilty. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof.
It's reason, sure.
Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving.
What do I do now? Do I have decisive proof?
Do you need decisive proof right now? Or do you need to bullshit your way to decisive proof?
You did it! Just like straight up. Testify again. We're bullshitting our way through. Miss Vasquez, you did it!
That wasn't a question.
Did you do it?
No. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm not sure that question helped this court get any closer to a verdict.
What do I do now? Testify again.
Yeah.
I'd like you to testify again.
Testify again? Don't want to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions and get the same answers. A waste of time.
Damn. To come so far only to fail.
Oh my god, he looks like he's an idiot. As it seems there are no further questions. I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez.
Oh? I'm tired of your shit. You fucking did it, didn't you?
I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. I see. Very well. Your Honor! I request that the witness testify again.
What side are you on, Edgeworth?
You're the prosecutor.
I don't like you and you don't like me. I like you.
Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see very little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want to hear her testify about? Well, yes, Indeed. Verily I say. Ergo.
What the fuck?
I want to hear about what happened after they found the body.
What side are you on, Edgeworth?
After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Mate, Edgeworth sucks. What the fuck?
Maybe he's finally opening his eyes to the
Yeah.
truth. Nick, why did Edgeworth?
Who knows? He probably realized she did it too.
but, wasn't he the one who said he'd always get a guilty verdict? After all that.
Edgeworth.
Look at him gaining a conscience.
Now he's like the more hype version.
I was with Sal and Allbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying, "He did it!" I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. I see no issue raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, Nick, we're close. Real close. She may be acting tough now. But if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her neck.
Oh, shit. Nipple twist. Right.
Maya's getting real vicious.
Yeah.
Go for the fucking throat, Nick.
Hey, hold it. What time? Boy, what time was that?
We were to meet at 5 o'clock for the rehearsal. So I'd say it was then.
When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio?
About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. Professor Hana boy.
Where were the other employees when you got to the studio?
They weren't there yet.
Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help.
Oh? What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try listening to what people are saying, boy.
Boy?
The witness will continue her testimony. Alright.
Mr. Bowen was taking a nap, correct?
So he says.
Did no one go to call him?
Remember,
What?
there was a dead body lying in front of us. Yet you expect me to be calm?
Yeah. You certainly seem calm enough when I accuse you of murder. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around?
The other way around?
You discovered a murdered, a dead body, and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person?
I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Paris doesn't really stand out.
Oh!
We often let him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing. Wow.
Well,
dicks.
who Powers?
Also, he's extremely noticeable. He's a giant mane of
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez. You may continue. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up.
Hold it! What was everyone else doing at that time?
No one said a thing. It was silent. Completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence.
Man, she imitates him very well.
Yeah, almost perfectly, eh?
Yeah. Ay. I love Edward. Like he's just like, I'm just here for the ride, dude.
Yeah, he's going through some shit right now.
Yeah.
Silence. Hey, Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something and lighten things up.
He did it. Hold it! Hold back. The security lady. Why does the security lady think Powers had done it?
You said because she saw him going towards the studio.
Right. The Steel Samurai. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word?
Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all of this after the fact.
That photograph. Really the one taken by the security camera.
She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer.
I don't think there's anything there I could use. As to rely the proceedings. You asked to be left out.
Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned. And I'm really not fond of that sort of thing.
Well, you could just decide who the police will and won't question.
Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that, since we were in a meeting. There's no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us.
Covered for you, or covering up for you? There must have been a lot of writing on it, with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone didn't require questioning. The script and your direction notes?
Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen.
No, I guess not. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why did you bring your script and notes?
Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything.
Why?
There was a murder after all.
But
well, hold on.
Like that doesn't add up.
Who could think of rehearsing?
How do you
after
know? Like you're supposed to go there without knowing there was a murder, right?
It's a weird slip up, right?
No, you don't guess.
Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please continue. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's
What
last
the fuck?
statement.
Why is he helping me? Huh?
Think,
McFly.
Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One. God, I swear, right? You're so fucking stupid.
What's going on? Why is he helping me?
Yeah, Edward's the protagonist now. He's stealing it from you.
Yeah.
Order. Mr. Edgeworth.
You suck.
What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here.
Oh, Dave, he's on the side of justice.
Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation?
I can't believe Edward is helping me. And we're paying this guy.
So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there'd be no rehearsal. Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind.
How did you know about the injury?
How did I know? Sal. He told me.
Sal, the director.
You have to find something to peg this on her here. or everything we've done till now will have been wasted. Oh, game kind of lag there. Unless that's just the stream.
What happened?
It just kind of like paused for a second.
Oh.
Nice. That's good. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him.
I was with Sal. The season was there too. Only powers. Call powers. Security. He did it. I have to be left of the proceedings.
The one thing I can't even remember from last time is there was, at one point in the previous days, we established who knew about the injury.
Oh, I don't remember who knew about the injury, right?
So you'll probably have to go through the evidence and re-remember that.
I don't see.
Actually, wait, go back?
Back?
Yeah, where's that statement? She made the statement now as part of testimony.
Yeah, like that one, right?
Yeah, okay. I noticed it. I'll give you a minute, though.
Oh, you noticed, like, the clue that we need?
I noticed a contradiction.
Okay. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any actions. So I left him behind. Oh, fuck! That was my brain.
Yeah, from
like,
Sal, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, you know what my brain thought? Like, with the little arrows, like left and right. Sometimes I think that.
Oh, yeah.
It's just because I've been playing so many games that every UI is different. Sometimes you use these ones to move between, and then sometimes you use the triggers. Yeah.
Sometimes it's a sub menu and the super menu.
Yeah. Like, I always get confused now that I'm playing Final Fantasy VII, which, like, is it the bumpers or the triggers to switch between who's gonna use the spell? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, it's like, wait, which one is? Please. Oh, wait. Let me pay attention again from the beginning. So I was with Sal and Old Bag, but this is after they found the body. When we found the body, the assistant was there too. Only Powers was
absent.
But then Powers shows up.
Yeah, that's the next line.
Yeah. Call police, then Powers shows up. But I mean, he can still show up with a limp, right?
Or maybe he healed up. Who knows?
Yeah. Maybe he wasn't that bad.
Slept it off.
Security lady, Almighty was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. I asked to be left out of proceedings. Went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Knew the Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. So she claims that Manila told her
that Hammer was injured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I knew that Hammer was injured. Wait. Powers is the guy who was injured.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a slip up. She says Hammers is injured.
Yeah.
Injured.
Do I have?
I mean, you have the picture of him limping.
But this is the whole scene. He's supposed to not be that guy in the costume.
But he was faking Powers' injury.
Should I present this one?
Go for it. You still have life.
Okay. You knew that Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. Aha!
What?
There we go.
Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg on this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Pretending?
One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured?
Well, I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right. You must have gotten it wrong.
I think not. Mr. Manila was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez. You saw Hammer limping?
Yeah, in that photo, where everyone agrees he's limping.
Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes.
Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured?
Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Ah.
And when was he doing this?
Well, it would have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered.
Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning.
Order! Order! I will have order. Witness. Can you refute this claim?
Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez.
Very well. I have a question for you.
Why are the real killers always so persistent?
Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Despite the fact that Mr. Powers doesn't have a motive either, you would need one.
Yeah.
Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive?
Oh man, I don't even know the motive. What is the motive? Do I have something for the motive? You were arguing that this little fella's health fell apart.
I mean, I did partially make a joke about it before. I don't want to give it away too much, though.
Motive. He was a star who fell over, like the person who he killed, like, has something to do with it. It was her lover, perhaps.
I don't know if you ever get to know his identity, actually.
Yeah. I don't know what to present. I'm an attorney. The murder weapon. She killed Jack Hammer, but why? Like, she was controlling him, blackmailing him because of this photo. Does he have something to do with the mafia? Like, did he know too much about her and the mafia? Like,
I think this might be a case of you need to wait for better wording.
well,
Like, don't worry about presenting until you hear the next sentence, basically.
next sentence.
Yeah,
But
like he's asking you, can you prove it?
I can't.
Are you
Yeah.
sure about that?
I, I
Nick, no! Say you can't prove it. Blah, 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 blah.
what? See, that's what. I should. What next
There you go.
sentence?
I've sent to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder.
I don't know.
I mean, everyone's saying like she's blackmailing him because, because of the accidental murder. But there's as much bad evidence against her as there is against him.
Sorry, say that last sentence again.
There's as much evidence against her as there is against him. Like they're both in this photo.
Yeah. Should I present this photo? Like this is what my gut tells me. Show this picture. Is the only reason?
I mean, do what your gut says. You have life left.
That sounds like a no.
You have life left. Like, come on.
This is my proof. This photo from before. Rosamund murder. I'm right, aren't I? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall was from stardom.
His guilt weighed him down, no doubt.
However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change.
Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate.
Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star.
One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed Miss D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right.
Vasquez?
According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder.
She had nobody. Reveal evidence, but what evidence do I have? The same picture. Just present the picture over and over. Fuck! He's dragging my leg. Wait, where's Jack Hammers? Why did Hammer put to sleep powers?
So you can impersonate him.
Yeah, but why did he want to impersonate him?
That he could sneak over to Studio 2.
Why did he want to sneak to Studio 2?
Uh.
Because he wanted to kill her? Perhaps he was trying to kill her and she did it in self-defense. I don't know.
I mean, you still have life, bud. Go forget.
Should I use this one?
Huh?
Like the same picture? No, I was thinking using this picture.
Well, no, if you're saying it was in self-defense and she had no motive.
Oh. Oh, but it doesn't end the trial if I fail?
No, it's a two life. You
Okay,
can
okay.
right.
Okay. She had no motive, Your Honor.
What's that now?
It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Okay. All Mrs. Vasquez did was to push him off the stairs in self-defense.
What's that now?
It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez.
What? What?
Now he's in the... What the fuck? Your Honor, Jackhammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jackhammer snuck into the dressing room and sold the still samurai costume. Just Powers is like, ah. Jackhammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jackhammer made his way into the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Oh.
That was quite the snap.
So you did it, didn't you? Ah!
Yes.
Shit!
I am guilty.
Is that like? Isn't that is that manslaughter, or is it actually like self-defense and it was just an accident?
So if you can prove the self-defense, then yeah, it's
Self-defense,
you're good.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, it'd be manslaughter because there's
Yeah.
no premeditation or anything. It was me.
She has that peaceful look.
Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah, Miss Vasquez.
Ah!
What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel. Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No. How could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No! This is hard where it doesn't say who the fuck's talking.
Yeah.
Please.
Let's just read it. Oh, damn.
Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose. Again.
Oh.
Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
it appears you have brought about yet another miracle.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle.
Oh.
Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Nobody talk about Mr. Will Powers in like a week, dude.
Yeah. Not guilty, motherfuckers.
Yeah, who brings out this confetti? Oh, come on.
Oh, there's a canon explanation for it, actually.
Oh, really?
It only appears in like the manga as like a it was like an end of volume gag. But they say it's Detective Gumshoe. He makes all the confetti himself.
Oh, it fits. That fits so well.
Yeah.
Defendant lobby, number 3.
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Yes, but it's sad. I know that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez. But to think he tried to frame me for the murder. It makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright.
Tell me why.
Tell me why.
Have you seen the meme? Like, what? Who's this song from? The Backstreet Boys?
Yeah, I believe
Or
so.
like, It's like I got like the psychiatrist. I am afraid of the Backstreet Boys. Tell me why.
Yeah, it's like, tell me why.
Huh?
Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me?
Show
This is
evidence.
this is your optional
Yeah.
evidence show, bro.
Which evidence do I have though? This picture over and over. Uh, the samurai. He wanted to be the samurai.
I could just tell it to you, but like it's better if you figure it out. But
I don't know. This is my hunch, right? Like he just wanted
No.
to
No.
because he was the star and he's not a star anymore.
yeah, like the fans liked them, right? And he had to be the villain.
They like he was a villain, right? And
Yeah. He always was playing the villain, and then Powers was like the one everyone loved,
yeah.
right?
Contains photos of every victory scene.
Yeah.
It's this one. Show evidence. What? Ah. Take that! It was a steel
I thought it
samurai.
was a Steel Samurai.
Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kids show, and as a villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you.
I think I understand.
He's just such a nice guy. He's like
He
Slash.
just told me. He's kind of a nice guy, and like he's a bit of a pushover despite being this giant muscular dude.
Yeah.
I would change places with him any time.
Oh, I think you're missing the point.
Oh, thank you. I'm just glad it's all over.
So am I. So am I.
Congratulations, WP. Oh. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Huh? Is something wrong? No, of course not. Ah! Nick, Edgeworth.
Holy shit! It's the first time that I see him from, like from facing.
Alright, time for the moment that launched a million ships. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk.
Huh? What? That was too bad, Ashworth.
You don't waste any time gloating, do you?
No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in.
And, pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers.
Liar.
Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better if we had not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings.
Unnecessary feelings?
Yes, unease and uncertainty.
Aren't those kind of necessary?
They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. So yeah, that's like every fangirl is just like,
Yeah.
and then a million yowies were written.
Of course. Yeah.
Was that guy your friend? Friends? As if. They're rivals, right, Nick?
For now we are, I guess.
Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
Oh. And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. Ah, the Pink Princess.
Nick, this is it. The new show starts today. You're gonna watch it with me, right?
I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great
Isn't
that
it great?
W? Oh, yeah, sorry, that's you.
Wait,
I didn't see it.
Ah! Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time.
I don't know. I don't think the world was ready for real willpowers. The end.
There we go. It was all self-defense in the end.
Damn. It's worth.
And this is so yeah, like I said, number 4 is the conclusion to the story. It is one of the best cases in the whole series.
Oh.
And it's just excellent. It really sets the standard for what a finale in a Phoenix Wright game has to be.
Oh man, that case was very long though. It took us 3 weeks.
It was long, and what, like I said, like everything in like the first 2 days doesn't matter once you get to the 3rd day, right? So it's a lot of dicking around.
Yeah, that was kind of bullshit.
So I take all that evidence, throw it out the window.
Whew.
And then in the end, it's just self-defense. So I mean, I guess I can understand why the mafioso doesn't want to like go to the police and explain that, but they could have just been like, "Yeah, he tried to kill me. I've been blackmailing him for years."
Yeah. I mean, yeah, blackmail is also a crime, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is very extortion is a crime. Yeah.
Extortion. That's the criminal word. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so there's one thing we could do if we want to leave with a teaser. There's a cutscene at the beginning of this one.
All right. Yeah,
Otherwise,
you
we
can
can
say
call it-
you can say whatever. No, you know what? Let's call it because I always forget what happens.
True.
I need to go fresh into the case.
Yeah. Then we spend a week going like, "Oh my god, what the fuck's happening?"
Yeah,
Oh my god.
exactly. Yeah, it's gonna feel like a new episode for me, so that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good.
Right. That's good stuff.
All right,
Yeah,
so
we're right at our normal time. So, like I said, we didn't have too much left there, so that's this all kind of worked out perfectly.
yeah, it worked perfectly. We watched the finals for Guilty Gear. I'm excited that Slayer might be coming, even though
Finally.
I am not a Slayer player, but Rob is, so we can relive the X-Art. Oh, so
It's
good.
gonna be great.
So
It's gonna be
good.
great. I'm gonna
So good.
grind the shit out of this game when it comes out.
Yes. And yeah, finally, we're gonna get to relive the Faust versus Slayer.
Oh
Those
my
beautiful
God.
times.
So there's no door. I think that was a proper thing. Like that was really part of it. I remember teleporting around and getting slammed by a door.
Yeah, yeah. That door attack was really funny. I like that. That's what I say. The scarecrow is way more useful, but the scarecrow does look like an attack, right? Like,
Yeah.
but the door looks more like an accident. Just like, oops, like I hit you with the
So-
door.
One of my favorite quotes too from playing fighting games was when we were like teaching your buddy how to play Xrd, and it's like, all right, tell him just to use YRC, just throw it out whenever. It's very useful. And he's like, you had 5,000 frames to use YRC, and he chose the 2 frames he was invisible to do it. From like Slayer teleporting around.
Fuck it. I hope, I hope they change. Like, I just want him to not have the stupid the teleport cancel.
Oh, the backdash cancel.
The backdash cancel that made everything invincible. Okay, no, come on. That's a little bit too much. Like,
He
yeah,
still wasn't top tier even with that though.
but let him keep his teleports and mix-ups and yeah, but don't make him invincible on backdash. Like, the backdash is invincible, yeah, but they attack after that. No.
But here's the thing though. Here's my prediction, because explain to me what happens in Strive right now. Can you cancel backdashes into jumps?
No.
The beginning of a backdash into a jump.
No.
then it doesn't matter. Because that was the thing, like, everyone in XR could do that.
Like backdash jump.
Yeah.
Huh, I don't remember that. But
It was like it was the beginning frames for most people, but
Mm.
for Slayer, it was any of the frames because he wasn't, like, there.
yeah,
He was still
yeah,
on the ground.
true. I mean, they took from Faust they drill follow this FD cancel overhead that is like 8 frames. So
Yeah, and that's only because they changed how faultless was detected, specifically to avoid shit like that, right?
no, like for Faust, it's not that because still normals are still faultless cancelable. Like you can press one button and then after one insert an amount of frames. But now they change Faust jump to K from a command normal to a special. So you cannot cancel specials into FD.
I didn't know it counted as a special.
Yeah, it's a special move.
But yeah, it's gonna be great. Can't wait for this shit. We need harder confirmation about Slayer, but I mean, come on, who else could that be?
Yeah, it has to be Slayer then. If it's not Slayer, I'm just gonna go to Axis. I'm gonna start throwing Molotovs and like
Yeah, I'd be like, listen, you knew what you were doing, and it was terrible.
my life is a lie.
Yeah, it was like the teaser for Asuka when they just showed the book and him grabbing it. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
it can't be anyone else but him, but they're still trying to be a little bit coy about it.
Yeah. No, I honestly I'm all in for it. I honestly prefer this kind of like I know who he is, but now I'm just wondering how he looks and plays. Like I prefer
Yeah.
that versus the who the fuck is he gonna be? Like making like false like people making like hope feeling hope. No, I prefer like this is it, but you don't know how he's gonna play, how he's gonna look. Because
Yeah, you
Stripe
have to explain that giant collar.
yeah, because Stripe to me is the most beautiful fighting game ever made to this date. Some people say that it's Scramble Fantasy versus. No, I prefer Stripe how it looks. It's just, so good, so good.
So beautiful, and they're gonna have so much Slayer in it now. Great.
Just check out how Slayer like does more damage than everybody else, and I like why is Slayer in this game? Like just fucking angry.
Oh my god, he's gonna counter hit people and like kill them, and everyone's gonna be like, "This is dumb. This is the dumbest thing ever."
I'm terrified. All right, guys.
Been great.
Thank you so much for coming by. We're I don't know if like is next week we're gonna be able to stream, or you're
We're
gonna
good,
have dinner. Like
No,
I don't
my
know.
family's coming down. My family's gonna visit me for Easter, but like the weekend afterwards.
Okay, there we go. And that works
So-
perfect because the
Yeah,
weekend
'cause-
afterwards I'm not gonna be available. I'm gonna be
you have your gig.
yeah. I have the gig. I'm playing live.
Yeah, so that ended up lining up perfectly. So yeah, next weekend's Easter, but we'll be here. Same barely channel, same barely time,
Same barely stream.
barely stream, and we'll see you all then.
All right, guys.
Peace out.
Take care. See ya.